When trains hit trucks, they usually go through the trailer, push the trailer out of the way, or drag it with them. However, sometimes trains could even derail after hitting trucks. One example happened in 1999 when Amtrak train number 59 crashed into a flatbed truck and derailed in Illinois, killing 11 people and injuring 122. However, 7 years later, another accident happened, but this time involving with an intermodal train in Georgia. This is the story of the 2006 Newnan, Georgia train crash and derailment. On April 22, 2006, a CSX intermodal train was making its way through Georgia, headed towards its destination. The train consisted of 4 locomotives, with CSX-840CW 7672 leading, LTEX SD40T-2 8532, CSX SD40-2 8038, and BNSF-9 44CW 4801. Everything was going well until there was trouble up ahead. At a railroad crossing in Newnan, Georgia, a semi-truck loaded with sheetrock was driving towards its destination, but the truck got stuck on the crossing, and it gets even worse that the crew of the CSX intermodal train saw the truck sitting on the tracks. The engineer applied the emergency brakes to hopefully to avoid not hitting the truck, but it was too late. The CSX intermodal train crashed into the truck, causing all 4 locomotives and several intermodal cars to come off the tracks. The lead locomotive completely destroyed the trailer and suffered serious damage to its nose and its handrails. The second locomotive suffered serious damage to its handrails and its right side and was buried in the dirt. The third locomotive only suffered a little bit of damage of its handrails and was also buried in the dirt, while the fourth locomotive suffered serious damage to its cab section when the intermodal cars began to pile up. It was also buried in the dirt too. Some of the intermodal cars came to rest nearby a lumber yard, which didn't take too long until a worker called for help, and within minutes, fire trucks and ambulances arrived on the scene. Amazingly, as a miracle, nobody was killed or injured in this derailment. But everyone wants to know the question: how can a truck derail an intermodal train like this, and why? Investigators look at the wreckage, and they figure out how the train derailed. When the train hit the train managed to push the truck along until the truck section hit a switch, causing the train to come off the tracks, which led to this derailment. In the end, the truck trailer and BNSF 4801 were total lost and scrapped, while the other 3 locomotives were repaired and put back into service. But in 2008, LTEX 8532 was retired and sent into the LTEX company and more likely would never run again. The 2 CSX locomotives continued on with their careers until in 2010, CSX 8038 was rebuilt into an SD40-3 and renumbered to 4014, and in 2020, CSX 7672 was placed in storage. The 2 locomotives continue to be around to this day. 15 years have passed since this derailment, but it wasn't the first time that a train derailed after hitting a truck, and more likely will not be the last.